And then the Guza pulls out the fucking bazooka, and yeah, it's Laplace. The Laplace system inside it to find Laplace box is good. It's not good, but it's good. Yeah, so the Guza jumps out with the rocket launcher and blasts Sinanju's face, and all of the right side of its face gets fucked up. And then full frontal, which they're not showing you here. What would a bazooka? Well, it's like what would a bazooka do to an MS? Like, he mostly does just scratch the paint. Like, he doesn't really do much to it. He scratch like it. Most of the paint, like one of the cheek spikes, gets knocked off. But like, what would a bazooka do to an MS? Like, a lot. I mean, RPG's a thing in real life, right? But like, he mostly just scratches the paint and knocks off one of the cheek things, and then full frontal takes out a beam saber and just fucking murders the Guza with a beam saber, just disintegrates him. Like, I don't think like that's outside the realm of possibilities that they would invent a man-portable bazooka that is capable of doing damage to a mobile suit. Because people in our world have come up with man-portable weapons that can damage armoured vehicles, right? Like, I don't think that's that ridiculous. Correct Zulus. Now I'm gonna click this picture and get fucked up. Oh yeah, it's Ko having a good time. Okay, so I gotta do that thing with that dude though. Oh my god, you say you can see it working on early UC aerosuit, but not something like a Sinanju. You are aware that, like, the weapons technology that he's equipped with, that would be in said bazooka, would also be improved. Like, it's not like a thing. Like, I agree it's not going to do much, but I don't think this is that, like, I don't think it's that ridiculous, to be honest. That they might have come up with a man-portable shaped charge to fuck up a mobile suit. Just wanted to bring Marita back. Yeah, well, if your thing is that the hard part is hitting a critical spot, then, like, I don't know, I think you guys are just being weird for the sake of being weird, to be honest. Understood. So Gabor pulls out. Like, there's all sorts of reasons why it could do something. Like, I'm not sure. Like, you are puzzling me, my friends, on this one. Well, you say a mobile suit getting hit by an anti-armor weapon as long as it's not a vital part of still go about its business. Can you really say that though? Like, I'll be like, you guys are aware that they're robots in space, right? Like, the rules can be whatever they want, because it's made up, right? And it's not even that particularly huge a stretch that they've got a man-portable weapon that can damage a mobile suit. Like, that's all I'm asking for on this one. You guys like, nah, that's fucking impossible. No, it couldn't happen. Wouldn't work. It's like, just something that could just even do anything, and you guys like, nah. Yeah, like in Seed, where actual just bullshit happens, then like you can't really. Yeah, it's possible yet to have been really seen in a gun suit. Yeah, but I mean, like, here's the thing. The Guza tried it, though, right? Like, the Guza tried it, right? Is his character stupid? Is his character dumb enough to get out and do that if he doesn't think it's going to do anything? I would argue that no, probably. Like, I mean, maybe he did just want to end his life after hanging out for 5 minutes with Banaji in the fucking cockpit of the thing. But I'm probably gonna lean to, like, more towards that dude who is a very highly trained special ops man. Thought it was gonna do something. Which means that it was probably going to do something. Yeah, that is also true. Like, don't know if he expected it to do more than just distract him. Like, did he fire it at his main camera as a distraction, or because he thought he might actually, like, try and out the main camera to give Banana every chance he could? Like, did he think he could do that, or did he just do it as a distraction? Like, so now we've got to the point where you guys can see that it is indeed possible that maybe it could be a thing in this fictional science fiction world where a character tried a thing that maybe was trying to do that. And then that's all I fucking wanted, you guys. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Holy shit. You know what, I don't want to just murder that man actually. I want to attack all of these men. Actually, does the Sinanju have it? The Sinanju is in the cockpit, right? Yeah, the Sinanju is a cockpit one. Because the Sazabi doesn't. The Sazabi's got it in the head. But the Sinanju isn't based on the Sazabi, so... No, the secondary cameras in UC Gundam, like, especially by this time, are really good, though. Like, that's not really... Like, you can't just... Like, at this point, they're really good. Hence the panoramic screens that exist, right? Like, from Zeta onwards. So... For at least 7 years at this point, panoramic screens have been a thing, so secondary cameras are actually really good. Got him. Thanks, Alf. Would he know the secondary camera's facing right in front of him? Like that camera in the head does not cover all of that view that he gets in the cockpit. Like the Hammurabi had like 3 cameras that all faced the front and could move around everywhere. Like, I don't know, I think you guys are still high on your own farts on this one. Like, even though, like, that goes against my argument, was like, oh yeah, maybe you want to take out the camera. I'm like, man, like, is that really a thing you can say, though? Got him. Seed was mediocre. Like, Seed was just like, Seed is complete. mediocre in the most boring way, to the point where I find it difficult to believe anybody has any strong feelings about it in any direction. And then Destiny's so bad that it makes people flip their shit about how shitty Seed was. And it's like, but Seed actually wasn't that terrible. It was just completely mediocre. Like, it was just, like, its major crime was it took a thing that was good, Mobile Suit Gundam, and then made it just mediocre. And then see Destiny happen, and it's like, man, that dude just had no idea what he was fucking doing at all, did he? He's an actual idiot, Mr. Fukuda. Yeah, like, no, Destiny definitely didn't know who the main hero was. It was like, Shin's gonna be the main dude. Actually, he's just gonna be the stupidest, evil, comically awful idiot of time, and Kira's back after being murdered. I don't think lumping both Build Fighters and Build Fighters Try together is fair to Build Fighters. Because Build Fighters is really good and Build Fighters Try isn't. Nice fight. Stronger than I expected. That's the Nemo for you. The goddamn Nemo's unstoppable. Like, Build Fighters Try, like, fucks up everything constantly, non-stop. Sets up the 3v3 format and then doesn't know how to do it, and never does it properly, like, once in the entire thing. Has two characters that don't really do anything. The main dude just goes, oh, I do this and then I win. Nothing's interesting. Okay, Mega, now that you've said that, I don't like to go, man, that dude was wrong once, I can never trust him again. But, man, alive, I don't know how you can live with that opinion. other than you're just blinded by going, that's the God Gundam, and I really like that. Because, man, Try is worse than regular Try in every way. Like, every way. Like, every way. Okay. Do you actually think Try better than Road Fighters, or do you like more? Because one of those I can understand, because I'm a man who does that myself. Oh good, was it doing more bullshit again? Excellent. But do you think Try is better than regular Build Fighters, or do you just prefer it? Because I am a man who does that myself, where there are some things I know are worse but prefer, because, you know, the heart wants what the heart wants, and sometimes the heart wants stupid bullshit. Well, that's the same thing. I prefer mostly, but I do like it as well. That's the same thing. Like, what you said there is, I like it. I like it more, but I also like it. No. That's not true. What you're saying there ain't true. Like, when you watch a B movie, do you go, this is really good, or do you go, this is a B movie, it's bad, but I like it? Bad, but it's funny. Yeah, so you know it's bad, but you like it. Yeah, it's like the darling standout example is Troll 2. Nobody thinks Troll 2 is a good movie, but I've never met anybody who doesn't like it. Because that I can understand. Like, I prefer, like, Zeta is my favourite full-length Gundam TV series, but I know that Turn A is way better. Like, Turn A is the best full-length Gundam TV series in my opinion, but I prefer Zeta, even though I know it is not as good. And I think that's where you're at with Try and Build Fighters, because I don't know how you could think Try is better than regular Build Fighters, like, quality-wise, because it just isn't. Like, it's way worse. In every way. But I can understand liking it. And preferring it to the other one that is better. I just need you to know that that's what you're doing. Because it means that discourse can happen. Yeah, and also, like Sven said, just because something's bad doesn't mean it can't still mean something to you. Like, it's alright to like bad things. Did you know that? Some people don't, and it's fucked up. Yeah, and that's fine. You can not like the turn A's design. I mean, I say, oh, I'm surprised when people have opinions that are wrong, because opinion can't really be wrong. Like you said, it's your opinion, and the way you stated it, that you think that makes the mustache make it look dumb, and that's just your opinion. You know that you are arguing from a position of weakness and shaky ground. So, we can agree to disagree, and live and let live. There's Gilvar and Daguza! Got him!